Namaskar. Today we are going to learn about pandas. So you heard about lot of about data science and data science framework like pandas and how to analyze this data, how to analyze tabular data, and different kind of time series data. So this kind of the data curation, data analysis, how to clean the data, all of things you can do easily with pandas. So just basic fundamentally, what is the pandas? The panda is the most powerful and flexible open source data analysis tool. So generally you are hearing this is the pandas website. This is what it can do. It can do use for analysis tabular data with heterogeneous type of columns like SQL. You heard about SQL. There are columns, there are rows. So you heard about Excel sheet. There are columns and rows. You can analyze such a way. Another like is order, yeah, unordered, whatever is order, yeah, unordered time series data is there, you can analyze that also. And arbitrary matrix data, this kind of statistical data set and such kind of data you can analyze. And another terms like it can use in machine learning and deep learning pictures, like if you want to curate your data, like you want to handle your missing data, so see this kind of the data handling you can do with NumPy. So pandas. So pandas you can do lot of things, and you can analyze, you can visualize a lot of things you can do. So now the basic fundamental we have to go and discuss here. So basically generally for in Jupyter notebook you already have to create a Jupyter notebook, then you have to install pandas. For pandas installing Jupyter notebook you can use pip install pandas. And here pandas already installed, so you will find here it's already requirement already satisfied, is already installed. Then you have to import pandas, like import pandas as a PDs, and NumPy import NumPy as NP. So PD here is a pandas object, so it's we creating the object here. Then first thing I have to discuss about pandas series. So what is pandas series here? Like you want to create a series like 1 3 5 np.none. None means there are no values there, and 6 8. So if I click here, a series created. So this is the series will create, just importing, then it's series 1 3 5 none. None means there are no data is there, and 6. So this is the series, and we create series using pandas here. What is use of series here? If you want to create number series, yeah, date series, yeah, month series, whatever you want to create, you can create series. Another thing you can create like date. For example, you want to create this date period 6, so it's create date here. So date like 13/1/1, 13/1/2, 13/1/3, you can create date here. You can create date here. So main use of pandas here, creating the data frame. So whatever you are doing here, series and data, all series and this range we are using for creating the data frame. So data frame, listen again, data frame is the main keyword. Data frame is the main thing in the pandas. So whatever our first approach, our first thing we have to think about like data frame, how to create a data frame. So we can create data frame using, if you pass the list and column name. For example, we pass as a array. This is the NumPy array means 6 4. So for example this, so here total item is 6, right? And total how many columns is there? 4 columns there. So ABCD is the column name. ABCD is created, like this is the column list, and this is the data. This data created by this NumPy random functions. So randomly, generally I am creating here random data, but you will find like data in the sheet, data in Excel sheet, data in CSV sheet, yeah, whatever data in DB also, that you can find. So these then you can do here. Another thing like this is for example, you previously we did like we create date range, right? So that date range you here looking here 0 1 2 3. What is this? This is called index, and this is called column. Index, like first 0 index means 0 row, 1 index is 1 row. So this index we taking as a name as an index. For example, we want to take with a different name. For example, index we want to take with dates, then it will show here like date. For example, 0 1 2 3 showing here 1 2 3 dates, so we can change the index here. So index is useful for like whatever because you want to access your data frame using the index, yeah, using the column. That is two way. So these things we can do with index also. If you don't want to index with any other thing, then use leave it empty. Yeah, if you are not showing index here, automatically index create 0 1 2 3 4 5 like that. Another, like for example, we have dictionary like that data. So what we are doing here, we are creating a data frame, passing a dictionary object. So this is the data is dictionary A 1, B this is the series list, C this is the series list. So we want to create data frame using this dictionary. So just we have to pass the data in data frame. So we are creating the dictionary here. So you can see here, for example, ABC is the column, ABC is the column, and key will be column and value will be there. For example, here only one is there, but here all row data filled by the 1 1 1 1 1 1. Because if you leave it empty here, then it will fill by the 1 1 1 1, right? So it automatically conclude by data frame. So this is we can do here. And another thing, for example, this what type of the data is there. So we can use we can identify what type of the data, column data is there, and data type what is the different type data we can show here. For example, this is int 16, int 64 data type is there. Now we created two things. We create object and we create a data frame also. Two things we created. Third things, how we can see our data frame. For example, we want to see our column and some values, so we can print head here. So we print head here. So last time like we created this data frame, right? You remember that this data frame we created df1. So df1 is the data frame. We created this data frame and we want to see the data. Then we can print df.head. df.head print few 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 row it will print the 5 row. If you row increases, the head create only the 5 row and columns, and another row you want to print, then you have to process the data frame. Another, this is the top 5 row. If you want to see bottom 5 row, then use tail. Sorry, bottom 3 row, this is the bottom 3 row, 5 4 3, this is the bottom. So you want to see top or bottom, you can use df.tail, df.this. And you want to see what is the index is there, then you can see this is the index. Index is start 0, stop by 6 and step by 1. So this is the index. And you want to convert this data frame to numpy, then you can use 2 numpy. So it will all your data frame, this is convert in the numpy format. So numpy to data frame number you can use easily. And for another thing is the selection also. Selection, what happen in the selection, if you want to select only we want to use only one row, one column A. You want to print only one column, then use A, only the one column. This is the one column, right? df1. So this is the one column, 1.2 1.3. This is the one column. You want to use one column. If you want to use 2 column, then you can use location keyword here. This location you can use only 2 column. So here only 2 column. If you want to all column, then all column you can do. If another thing I want to tell you, selection by the position. So iLoc is the you can say the positions. Like for example, only the this 3 by 3 means here this row. You want to access this row data only row data. For example, here this row 1.4 0.10 0.07 0.006. or you want only this row only this row, sorry, select this row only, then you can use iLoc keyword used for only row 0.6 0.017 006. So only these only one row you can see using the iLoc. So loc used for if you want to select by label means column name. If you want to go through index name, index, then use iLoc. So this is basic fundamental. I told you how create a data frame, how create a data frame object, how to create a data frame, how to view your data frame, how to select your data, how to view your data. These things we learn today. So this basic thing. Then another thing, like you want to go to like you want to read CSV, then it's nothing big you have to do. Just you have to do just like df equal to pd dot read csv and data dot csv. Whatever your csv file is there, you pass the path here csv file, then it will read the csv completely, and you are getting data frame here. Then same type of it will print here, and same you can see, you can select, you can view using these commands. So this is basic fundamental. I think most of the things used by this, most of the things you can cover this using this. So this is our basic fundamental pandas. You can use it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much.